As India and China engages in the talks with the diplomatic and military levels to resolve the line of actual control phase of peacefully, the new satellite images are showing that the China is building up the army in the Galwan region. China demands India's withdrawal from the Galwan army. Both India and China agreed to resolve the existing situation peacefully after the talks through video conference. China has demanded a withdrawal of Indian personnel and facilities from the Galwan Valley. This was conveyed by the Corps commander talks on June 6 and June 22. The Ministry of External Affairs discussed in detail the developments in the India-China border areas, in particular the situation in Ladakh. India conveyed its concerns on June 20 face-off that claimed the lives of 20 Indian soldiers and emphasized that both sides should strictly respect and observe the line of actual control. Border tensions between India and China continues and several rounds of military level talks have been unable to break the deadlock till now. As India and China engaged in the talks to solve the issue peacefully, new satellite images have emerged showing that Chinese has built up the army in the Galwan region. The satellite images shot a day after the Indian and Chinese soldiers engaged in hand-to-hand combat in the Galwan Valley show an increase in activity from a week earlier. 20 Indian soldiers lost their lives after the troops of two nations clashed in Galwan Valley. The fighting was triggered by a row over two Chinese tents and observation towers that India said had been built on its side of the line of actual control. The images showed that the presence of tanks with the mix of infantry combat vehicles, flatbed trucks, excavator machines, dumper trucks have also been identified in the images. This suggests the permanent defenses are being prepared by the Chinese in the Galwan area. The Chinese forces have moved to Indian territory by crossing the line of actual control at some places in eastern Ladakh, in the Pangong Tso area, and at 3 separate locations in the Hot Springs sector. Indian fighter jets flew over the Flashpoint Himalayan region on Wednesday as a part of show-off the strength following a violent clash between the two armies in Galwan Valley and in eastern Ladakh. Chinese forces have held onto a chunk of land covering several square kilometers at the mouth of the Galwan, the military sources told the media. Subscribe my channel for more news.